up, YouTube family? It's your boy King Abe. Welcome back to my channel, guys. And in this video I'm going to be showing you guys an insane forex scalping strategy that you guys can use, especially if you have a small account. So if this is your first time on my channel, if you find value in this video, please like this video, smash the subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. Now without further ado, let's dive right in on the charts and let's take a look. Alright guys, into this video for this strategy, we're going to be using two indicators, and it's going to be two moving averages. And right now we're looking at GBP JPY on the 1 hour time frame, but we're actually going to be using the 15-minute time frame for this strategy. So the indicators we're going to be using is going to be two moving averages, and that's it. But it's actually going to be moving average exponential, not simple. So we're going to go over here to indicators, and we're going to add the moving averages EMA, and we're just going to change the settings for this. We're going to change this to 13, and you can just use whatever color you want to use. And I'll just change the thickness, and then you click on OK. For the second one, we're going to change this to 5, and for the style, you use whatever color you want, change the thickness, and then you click OK. Now to use this strategy, the first thing we actually need to do is to make sure we figure out where our support and resistance zones is. So we need to find our zones, and to do that, even though we're going to be placing our trade on the 15-minute time frame, since this strategy is going to be for scalping, what we need to do is to go to the 1 hour time frame, which is the higher time frame. Now you can also use the 4 hour time frame to do this as well. Some traders prefer using the 4 hour time frame, but I actually prefer using the 1 hour time frame. So now what we need to do now is to actually now that we're actually on the 1 hour time frame, so what we need to do now, since I'm going to be using this by example right over here, what we need to do is to find out where our resistance zones is. So because this is going to be a buy trade, so we need to figure out where our resistance is. So we can clearly see that we have a resistance right over here. So that's going to be, this is our resistance over here. So now what we need to do is now we can go back to the 15-minute time frame to get in this trade. So now I'm just going to look for that zone right here on the 15-minute time frame. So now that we have this zone here on the 15-minute time frame, what we need to look out for is we need to make sure that we have this 5 EMA crossing the 13 EMA. Once we have the cross right there, now we have our first confirmation. Our second confirmation is to make sure we have a break above our resistance zone. That's our second confirmation. Now our third confirmation for entry is to make sure that we have a retest back to the 5 EMA. Once we have that retest, then we can get in the trade now. So I'm going to put this on replay mode so you guys will actually see this this in action, so you know when to get in this trade using this strategy. So I'm going to put this in replay mode, and I'll just start from over here, and let's take a look at where our entry would have been. So now our entry would have been this bullish engulfing candle right over here, because we have the retest back to the 5 EMA right over here, and price broke our resistance zone. So our entry would have been right over here, this bullish engulfing candle. Now to figure out where our take profit is going to be, we need to go back to the 1 hour time frame. So I'm just going to exit out of this. So now we need to go back. Now that we actually on the 1 hour time frame, what we need to do now is to figure out where our take profit target is actually going to be. And to do that, now that we're on the 1 hour time frame, we need to look to the left hand side. We need to look to the left hand side to see where our target is going to be. So looking at this, we could have actually easily target this zone over here as our take profit. So all we need to do is to just drag this. Just need to drag that. Now that you have that zone right there, now we can go back to the 15-minute time frame and let's look for that zone, and we're going to take a look at how this trade actually played out. So I'm going to put this in replay mode again and let's take a look. Let's start from right there and let's see. Bam, we got our take profit smashed right there. Take profit smashed. Now let's take a look and see what our risk to reward ratio was for this trade right over here. We got in right here at this bullish engulfing candle, and we got our take profit smashed for 51 pips, and we're just gonna have our stop loss right below this 13 EMA right over here for 20 pips. You can target 20 pips or you can target 25 pips if you want. So we're just going to target 25 pips for our stop loss, and we got 51 pips for our take profit. We're looking at 2 to 0 risk to reward ratio. Very nice trade right there. Very nice. Very simple. Now I'm going to show you how you can use this for a sell trade. So I'm going to look for, let me delete this. So I'm going to go ahead and look for a sell example right here, looking at the 1 hour time frame. All right, so we're going to use this right over here. Now we need to make sure, since this is going to be a sell, we need to make sure we figure out where our support zone is here on the 1 hour time frame. And looking at the 1 hour time frame now, I can see that we have a support zone over here that price needs to break before I get in any trade at all. Now that I have that zone right there, all I have to do now is to go to the 15-minute time frame, and then we're going to look for that zone here on the 15-minute time frame. Let's look for that zone here real quick. So now this is the zone over here on the 1 hour time frame. Now we see we have the cross over here. That's our first confirmation. Second confirmation, we need price to break this support right over here. Once we have that break, then we can get in this trade. Now I'm going to put this on replay mode. You guys will see this in action and see where you would have got in for this sell trade right here. So I'm going to put this in replay mode and let's take a look. Bam. You would have got in. You would have got in right over here. Let me exit out of this. So you would have got in. Oh, we need to go back. Let me go back real quick. Go back to that zone. So you would have got in because we have the first confirmation over here. Price closed below our support zone. Now you would have got in right over here because we have that retest right over here. We have the retest right over here, and we have it right. We had it over here. We had it over here, and we had it again right over here. But over here would have been your entry because here price didn't close below your support zone. So you would have got in right over here at this second touch when price pulled back and actually touched the 5 EMA. Then that's your entry that got in right over here. Now that we have our entry, we need to figure out where our take profit is. Where are we gonna target? Now we're gonna go back to the 1 hour time frame and we're gonna look for where we could have target for this sell trade. We can see that we could have target this zone over here. We could have target this zone right over here, and we have a slight support over here, and we could have target this zone as well. So now what we need to do is now all we got to do now is go back to the 15-minute time frame, and we're going to take a look and see how this trade actually played out. Now we have two zones. We actually see two zones that we can actually target as our take profit, looking at the 1 hour time frame. So now we're going to take a look and see how this trade actually played out. Put this in replay mode, and we're just going to start from here, and let's take a look. We got our take profit smashed, very clean and easy. Now we're going to take a look and see what our risk to reward ratio was for this trade right here. Pull out our tool, and we got in over here, right over here. Now our take profit one, we got 40 pips, and we just target below this right above 13 EMA right there, and we can target let's just say 20 pips. We just target 20 pips. We're looking at 2 risk to reward ratio. Very good trade right there. And even if we got our take profit too, altogether we have 93 pips. We're looking at 4 to 6 risk to reward ratio, because this is actually GBP JPY. So this is the strategy, guys. This is a very amazing strategy. So if this is your first time on my channel, if you find value in this video, please like this video, smash the subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification so you guys don't miss any of my future videos like this. I'll catch you guys in the next video.